Why, hello there. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 54 of Project Zomboid Ash William. I see you all trying to get me killed. It's good to know I've got friends like you looking out for me. I would love if you could buy me a sledgehammer. That would be great. But nope, just some welding rods. Lightwood desk. That's an interesting way of saying IKEA furniture. Alright, so this whole row has been cleared now. Let's go over. We have 2 more rows. Yes, I could make knocking down these... Oh, hi. That's kind of a lot of zombies. I could make knocking down these doors a lot easier with a sledgehammer. I could do it in like one swing. Oh, I'm not even using my weapon right now. That's embarrassing. This person has a stake stuck in them. I love the tenacity of whomever tried to kill that zombie and shoved a stake in their gut and was like, oh, that doesn't work. Good to know. Good to know. Yes, you smash the brains until the brains exist no more. They were testing a theory. Yep. Zompires. And I'm winded. I can see a few zombies over... Whoa, not just a few. Quite a few zombies over there. This is a no-go. Oh, and here comes some zombies. Let me just read some quick light reading here. Nope, just kidding. Dangly sapphire earrings with a gold watch. I think if you're dressed like that, you probably don't need a self-storage facility. You probably have a garage the size of my house. Okay. It's hard to tell over the thunder, but I'm pretty sure I just heard thumping from inside of one of these containers. Which means... baseball bat. Gas can that's fully full. Fully full. I think I'm good on baseball bats. I have so many. Another generator? Oh my god. I'll take it eventually. I'm just checking this row quick. Okay. Sit down and read your book. I'm just trying to get rid of the exhaustion. I have a shortage of mitts. Yeah, I can't field a team. This weather's also awful. You are from India, but you appreciate the content that ends up in YouTube. You're welcome. I know I don't tend to Oh, that must be my electrical skill. Yep, just hit level 4. Awesome. I know I don't stream at Indian friendly times, but the content on YouTube is, well, that is whenever you want it. Oh my god, I'm stuck. All right, wrench, go away. This is me shaking my head in complete disapproval of the absolute lack of sledgehammers. Do I have my book list together? I do, yes. I updated it. I jotted down what I'm missing. Which is essentially every tailoring book left. Because I hadn't thought to collect them. I ignored the fact that they exist. Let's move this box out of the way. Yeah, the head shake of just like, can't find it. Just can't find it. And my guy's starting to get a little tired. I don't blame him. Got a ton of gas cans, though. I don't even think a lot of self-storage facilities won't even allow you to have, like, jerry cans of gas in storage, because it's just not safe to do. No, there is not any here. We also might have a situation where I can't get home tonight. Would the wooden mallet help instead of the hammer? I'd have to look up the weapon stats, but if you want to look them up for me, maybe. Yeah, nothing can. I mean, I've used self-storage in the past, and kind of the rule was nothing combustible, which a giant can of gasoline would be a little combustible. Now, I do hear some bashing. I don't know if it's in one of these storage containers or in the storage office, but something is going thump thump. It's hard to place direction here. I think it's in here though. I did not, Velhar, delete all the sledges. I really wish that I was in on some sort of joke that I'm trolling you all, but unfortunately the reality is I too am being trolled. I really have not deleted the sledgehammers from the map. And I'm very much hoping to find one, because it is so ridiculously long overdue. Shovel. Newspaper. Lug wrench. More gas that I don't have carry weight for. A lighter. 2 more generators in here. Nope. There's no sledge here either. Wooden mallet is the same as the... Okay. If it's the same, it doesn't really matter which one I use. Now I might need to sleep in my... Oh. That one was open. Might need to... Oh, club hammers are really good about knocking down doors, though. Tire pump. Okay. I may need to sleep in one of these, in my car or in one of these tonight. Uh-oh. Whoa! Jesus! That was close. No, club hammer is the same as the normal hammer? Bye-bye, club. I don't need the carry weight. Yeah, that's one way to stay awake. And get brown pants. I like how my hammer is like absolutely unscathed from all the smashing. Wrenches are slightly better though. Alright, come here, come here, come here. Come on, get closer to the fence. Fine, I'll climb. I'm tired. I'm winded. Just die already. Alright. Transferring everything into the seat. I also should probably take one of these gas cans and top up the truck. So don't move that gas can. Here, primary. I sort of low-key hear more zombies, though. Am I streaming Stationeers today? No, I am not. I stream that on Wednesdays. If you want to know my schedule, here. I'll type it out for you. There you go. 16 pounds. Okay. Let's try to ditch some additional weight. Okay. I've got... The passenger seat is basically full. Yep. I'm just trying to maximize the amount of storage I have. Okay, passenger seat is completely full. I think I'm gonna go to sleep here. I'm very glad I have ducks back home. That's all I'm gonna say. So what I'm doing here is I'm parking as close to the fence as I can so that nothing can bash on the driver door. Hey, buddy. I'm going to just do a little light reading. Let me eat more chips. Eat my emergency chips. Buddy, say hi. Give the puppies a treat, El Coco says. Happily. He's so lazy. He's like, I'm not even gonna get up. I'm just gonna lay here. Feed me. I am hedonism bot. Oh, you know what? My glove box can fit a jerry can. That's a weird way to store more space. Okay, I'm far less encumbered now. Let's see. I'm going to read a little bit before I go to sleep. Yeah, it is pretty impressive what you can fit in there. In my glove box, I have a can of coffee, instant coffee, a gas can, a hand axe, a water bottle, hunting knife. It's quite a lot. Whoa! So... Problem. They can fit. And they did fit. Okay, I can't stay here. Yo, stop hitting the car. Let me enjoy my cigarette. Oh. This is not a good situation to be in. Oh, and I'm getting slowly more and more swarmed. Alright, I think it's time to eat the coffee. Like Popeye eats spinach. Could you please start? Alright, where'd that water go? Where's my water? Alright. Why won't you let me rest? You! You! I think I just leveled up anger. It's like, it wasn't a skill, you're just more pissed off than you've ever been. Congratulations. You've hit peak piss. I'll take your... I don't even want your hunting knife. And that there, my friends, is how you... Yeah, exactly. Barbarian style. Just shove your face full of instant coffee, chug a water bottle, and murder everything. It was probably short blunt. Yeah, it was short blunt that leveled up. Well, as long as I'm got my caffeine high, maybe I will keep clearing this all out. Nope, no I won't. I'm gonna die. No, I won't. Wow. I didn't even take... No, Yeah, I didn't even take damage from that. That is fantastic. I misswung. That's all it takes is like one poorly timed swing. But it... Holy cow. As a net result of my poorly timed swing, Ash here went full Barbarian and just murdered everyone in one tap. Like, pretty much the remainder of that group just died in one swing. Just crash, crunch. Now, I am going to have a caffeine crash soon, so I'm not going to be able to just subsist on anger and caffeine forever to be able to clear out these zombies. So I think my best bet, actually, is, let me go move some furniture inside the, because clearly this vehicle is just going to get overrun continually, and driving around or trying to park doesn't really work. So I'm going to position, like, a couch in one of these storage containers that still has their door intact. So this one does? No. This one does. Yes. So let's put a couch in here. Or some sort of more comfortable sitting arrangement. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20. Wasn't there couches here? Maybe it was in this storage container, I think. Okay, I'm low on water, but I'm not worried about that yet. Okay, here we go. Pick up green comfy couch. Please don't break the couch. Please don't break the couch. Yes, the couch is intact. There was multiple couches. I dismantled one of them to get to the shelf, but I remember there being others. Alright, now let's get to one of these storage containers that I could shut a door on. Actually, you know what? It'd be better if I went to these small door storage containers that have just a single door, and then I'll put the couch against the door. Anger and caffeine is how you get grad school. True. You're building up useful skills for the zombie apocalypse. Let me guess, no sledgehammer yet? Nope. All right, let's back up my save because I am sleeping in what I would depict as a dangerous spot because I am not home. And hi, Tusk. Hey, sweetie. Come here. I'll bribe you. Come here. Can they climb over couches? Yeah, and they can destroy them too. But at least it's apart from the door, it is one more thing that slows them down. This isn't this couch sleeping is not that high risk, if I'm going to be honest, compared to all the other things I could be doing. Like hopping out of a car in the middle of the night while I'm tired and surrounded. That was a little bit higher risk. The going to sleep on this couch is a little risk, but not too bad. Oh, the coffee hasn't worn off yet. So I'm still rearing to go, which is funny. All right, fine. Read some master carpentry book. I'm sure you'll become tired quickly. Okay, I'm tired enough for it now. A couch behind a door with a proper barrier behind it makes it very difficult to get through for zombies. Yeah. As you can see, it was not that high risk. Now, some things I'm going to need to do. I'm going to need to find a sink. Garbage bag. I'm going to need to find a sink for some water. Some food wouldn't be terrible. Oh, well, here's some water. I hope. Yep, fill all my water bottles. How? How? What source of power do you have that would set off an alarm? What do you have, just like... Well, that would have been useful, like, a little while ago. I'm not trespassing. You're trespassing. I'm about to get swarmed. I'm not even wearing the right helmet. Alright, you've made your point. I am trespassing. I lied. Alright, those of you that predicted that I would not find a sledgehammer, I do believe you're going to be correct. Because I'm not going to be able to stick around here very long. Look at him just casually. He's like, this is fine. Yeah. Just the Congo line. Just your average bar mitzvah. Methinks it's overrun. Reload for the BS alarm. You know, I could pull for that. How about that? Normally I wouldn't, but like realistically, I shouldn't get alarms. There is no power. So Knowing that it's alarmed, I obviously wouldn't go in there. I would have the foresight. I'll let you vote. If you don't think I should reload, vote no. I'm totally okay with that too. Is it battery powered? I guess. But like, it's not supposed to be. Look, my vehicle's even swarmed. I'd have to like yell at these zombies to get away from my car. Look at all of the fans. There's so many. Hello, zombies. All right, I'll leave this poll up for just one more minute, but it looks like yes is going to be the answer. Wait, hold on. What is going on over here? There's so many zombies that are getting stuck on one another. It was like a huddle. It was like a zombie huddle. Yes, as you can see, the population of Valley Point has not been culled very much. It's a subtle. I love how, like, there's, as a result of, like, all those old English stuff, there's the terms for, like, you know, the groups of animals, like a pod, a paddle, a murder, a parliamentary, or a parliament of owls or whatever. Let it just be known that the loading isn't because I'm, like, screwed. If I really wanted to get out of this situation, it's really not that hard for me to bail, right? Like, I've just shown you that with little effort I can... that wasn't doom there. It's just an annoying inconvenience. Because then I would just circle back around and get to my vehicle. I will prove that, in fact. Hello, people. Or used to be people. Yeah. Apparently not. Door handles are hard to interact with. Whee. Over here. Over here. Stupid zombies. Take your time, engine. Right, so at this point, I'm going to reload. I just wanted to prove that I was not screwed in that situation. I could get out of it with a little bit of juking. All right, so let's finish up this poll and reverse the last 7 minutes as by request. For the reload, kill a ton with the car. Because it won't happen, I'm not going to do it. Because, you know, it'd be just sort of a waste of time. It'd be pleasant. It'd be enjoyable to run them all over. But given that we're in a thick forest, I wouldn't actually be able to build up enough speed to really do much other than just damage the car up a bit. Those alarms and meta events are nuts. It's even more nuts when you play on Apocalypse difficulty and you get helicopter events periodically. That's real scary. Now, there's a way to avoid that, which is, of course, to have your radio on all the time and to be very vigilant and listen for the radio alerts of when the chopper's going to come in and rock your world. But yeah, the meta events are pretty brutal, and especially when you get alarms when their power's cut. I don't get it. Are those alarms RNG based? Yes, but I believe that if I hit that door again, it would hit the alarm again. It's RNG, but it's set up that that door is alarmed. It registers whether the door is alarmed when you first render the door. Basically, when you reach a building and you cause it to start existing, it's pre-baked RNG, yeah. So it's sort of like Schrodinger's cat in the box or whatever. That door there wasn't alarmed or not alarmed. It basically didn't exist in game code until I got within, I don't know, let's say 200 meters of it or something, until I loaded the chunk. And then as soon as the chunk is loaded, the game is going to go, oh, okay, this dorm's alarmed. So if I open the door now, it would still be alarmed. If I loaded a much older save and then got to that door, it'd be the first time the door is rendering again, and the door might not be alarmed. So it's hard to say if the door is alarmed or not. It depends if it existed in code in your save game file or not. Does that make sense? Or do I need to explain it a little bit further? So one of the things here is that, like I'll give you another for instance. Like let's say I wanted to cheat and I wanted to go explore, hop in my car when I'm not on stream and explore to try to find myself a sledgehammer. The trouble with that is anywhere that I register as new terrain, when I return back to that spot on stream, the loot is going to be completely different. So if I tried to find a sledgehammer off screen, the only sledgehammers that I'd be able to find on screen are ones that already exist in my save game file. With that said, I haven't actually searched my save game file for like sledgehammers. I haven't scoured it or whatever. I know you have to take my word on that, but I haven't scoured my save game file to see if there's like sledgehammers that I just never found. But with that said, like, because I don't play off screen, I actually have no concept of where sledgehammers are. I just don't know, and I won't know. Which is why this is exciting, is even if I wanted to like fudge it and cheat and try to find sledgehammers, even if I found one and then returned on stream to that same location, there just might not be a sledgehammer. So it's not something I can like fudge in any way, which I find fascinating. Is, you know, it's actually kind of cool. Can't I just dismantle these doors? Yeah, I could. I should. Metal sheet. Baseball bat. And I don't think I've ever come close enough to this region here. I've never been close enough to this area to have any pre-notion of its loot tables or anything. One of the indicators of that is the radios that I happen upon have full batteries. It's because the game is like, oh, okay, like you're entering a new area, let's create radios. And that's how I can just find radios that have full batteries, even though it doesn't make sense for them to have full batteries. And that's an indicator that I've like never been in this area ever. And it's totally a new area to me. Wailing on them does help maintenance skill, yeah. That part's true. You do build up maintenance skill by just smashing them, but then you build up carpentry skill by disassembling them, so it's just like, what skill do you want to build? For me, I'll just disassemble. Alright. Crew, this is the last door. Nope. It boggles my mind how I've not found one. It really is, like, it's insane. It's honestly insane. Trigger the alarm for funsies? I was going to do that, actually. Yeah. Yep, so this, of course, is still alarmed because it had been registered as alarmed. So, let's get the hell out of here. And I'll end that prediction in just a second. I know I'm gonna have to remember that there's two generators here for future use. I like how he just bashed into... let me bring up my map to see if I have to return... No, I don't have to return to the road. If I drive this way, I hit a road pretty quickly. I just have to thread it. Done. Alright, let me end that prediction. I was really banking on there being a sledgehammer there. It hurts. It honestly hurts that I've spent probably like 30 hours searching for this stupid sledgehammer and nothing. I'm gonna take just a second while I'm paused to take a look at the map to see if there's any local areas that... I don't think there's any sledgehammers around. No. Alright, I'm gonna start driving home. I have a very, very, very full SUV, so... Congrats to the 49% of you that said no sledge. You were right. Yes, I have a self-imposed restriction of never leaving Valley or Valley or West Point. And I've spoken about this in the past, but there's a few reasons for it. Chief amongst them, the more areas that you enter, the more bloat your save game file becomes, making it harder to run backups and all that sort of jazz. So, man, I feel like I'm bowling. For those reasons, I'm not leaving West or Valley Point. Do I tease the sledge in my... No, I'm not. I don't clickbait ever. Not that I mean, I have a problem with it, but not that I care if other people clickbait, but no, it's just not my style. Ooh, you guys, you have a full spear through your gut. Where am I? Oh, this is the... Oh, okay, I know where I am. No, I don't. This is the gas station. Wait, how did I end up at the gas station so quickly? Okay, whatever. What about the construction site east of the mall? I believe I've been there. Let me bring that up real quick. Construction site number 2. Yeah, I've cleared out construction site number 2 already. And then I think the construction site I'm next to, the one that's in Valley Point here. Well, let me double check. I think I've already gone to this construction site too. I haven't gone into the hardware store in the mall though. But I don't want to because there'd be hundreds of zombies in there. Yeah, I'm basically never going to get a sledge unless I, like, cheat and dev mode it in. So there's a construction site. Chat's going to make me go there anyway. Perhaps. I think I've already searched this construction... Oh, don't hit the stop sign. Yeah, I already searched this one. I remember climbing in the back and searching it. Yeah, all of the high likelihood areas that exist in the game, I've already searched. So really all that's left, unless I truly have overlooked some high point, high value area, is just random garages. That's all that I have left to me, as far as I know. But you're welcome to scour the map as well and then ask me. Is there a military area? There is, just not in West Point or Valley Point. There's military warehouses that would be as close to a guarantee of a sledgehammer as one could get, but it's out of bounds. Valley Point. Aren't you swarming? This is what West Point used to look like before I killed 1,600 zombies. Ow! No, no. Just a love tap. Don't you insurance fraud me. I didn't hit you. All right, let's put... I spent 2 days on this. I'm going to do... I gotta type up the tasks again. I forgot to save them. So next task. We search that. So, build reading nook. Search for the sledge. Level mechanics. Fish, trap, forage. Board up the gas station. Or collect firewood for fires. So there you go. Point that over there. And that's what I'll work on. The remaining time that I got. Well, that was quite the adventure. Oopsie. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not even wearing the right helmet. Do you like how I'm changing my helmet and putting away my tools while I drive? It's probably not the safest thing ever. But I'm still alive. Hold on one sec. My chat shrunk. Recording software, why do you keep doing this to me? What date is it in the game? It is October 3rd. October the 3rd, my grandpa's birthday. Have I searched the crate shed out past the school? Probably. It's hard to remember everywhere I've searched, but pretty much everywhere around the school is likely yes. But if you want to give me the chords for the map, I can tell you definitively or not. Is there a maintenance shack with the railroad? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I could have printed out a map, or actually you can use in-game maps and mark them down as you go. I just didn't, for better or for worse. But if you have a writing implement in-game, you can actually mark down on a map where you've been and where you haven't been. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well those impacts weren't on me. It's not my fault. Yeah, the road is blocked full of burned out cars, so it's impassable unless you want to remove the burned cars. Just due west of the school in a little field. Let me take a look. The big school or the elementary school? Oh, the little shed near the farm. Yeah, I think I've been there. I could check. I haven't gone to the auto shop, but the auto shop tends not to have sledgehammers. They just have auto parts. I think I was heading to the auto shop, and that's when I got, uh-oh. That's when I got bit for an infection, in the past. So I never really made it there. Should I check for damage when I get... Oh, I'm already back home. Yes, I should probably check for damage. I don't think I hit enough to have made this car unusable. But the tires might need to get pumped. There's actually not a lot in this car because the generators took up all the space. I know I have a passenger seat full of stuff. Oh, and it looks like these are seed-bearing tomatoes. You can't get a job in this game. You start with an employment. So you can start off as like a firefighter or a cop or a carpenter or whatever. Being unemployed means that you've designed your own character. All of your traits. But, so no, once you're in, you can't change your employment. There's not even jobs anymore. Anyway. But you have to start with a career, yeah, exactly. So I will be unemployed forever. I'm just Ash the Zombie Slayer. I don't need employment. I'm self-employed. There's nothing to be sad about. The world's best zombie slayer is employment enough for me. Or the world's worst zombie slayer, really depends on the day. Oh, no, not scrap electronics. What am I doing? Just putting in black paint. Have I been to the Gigamart yet? Yes, I have. Albeit not spent a lot of time in there. I did roll through briefly. Okay, my electronics are getting ridiculous. I just have an ever-growing pile of garbage. I guess that's the burden of success. In my... Just trying to empty everything out. My metalworking, it's not full yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, not spending time on like making electronics or yeah, specifically not spending time for electronics means that I'm becoming drowning in electronic components, and I don't want to pass it up because I know I'm going to want it at some future point when it gets voted on, but you know, it's a bit burdensome at the moment, I won't lie. Wrong thing. Yeah, I already have my significant amount of my own plumbing, so I don't really need to work on plumbing anymore. I have like 6 rain barrels on the roof, 4 rain barrels for the farm, all the full-size rain barrels. So I have hundreds of gallons worth of water at my whimsy. Some of these gas cans are a little partial. Again, it doesn't really matter. I live across the street from a gas station, and I have a generator at the gas station that's full, so it's not like I'm not at risk of running out of gasoline or anything like that. I have so much gasoline. Where am I on the map? Oh, well, there you are. Thanks, Crash. 45% fuel. Yeah, I am in West Point, in the large warehouse of West Point. Now, I believe that, take this stuff. I believe that you can't climb ropes with generators, so I'm gonna have to go up my traditional steps. Could be wrong. Let's double check. Oh, no. Ooh. Burst fire. I am wrong. Around burst. So many. I'm going to do some quick farming. How do you get dirt on the roof? You just put dirt with a shovel or trowel into a bag, and then you can put dirt on the roof. Or wherever you want it. But I always farm on the flat second stories. That's sort of my go-to. Because zombies can trample your crops, and that's no good. Is there reason to take generators beyond the first? Generators do break down over time. So if you don't have the mechanics skill to upkeep a generator, yes, there is a reason for multiple generators. Also, you might want to power more than one thing. So for instance, I live across the street from a gas station that's right over here. So I have a dedicated generator to run the gas station gas pumps. It would be very, very, very annoying if I didn't have a spare generator, because then I would have to constantly move my generator over to the gas station and back. So yes, absolutely there's a reason for multiple generators. I would say have up to 2 or 3 at the minimum. How am I doing for medical supplies? I have an absurd amount of medical supplies. A truly absurd amount of medical supplies. So that is, I'm doing good. Let's have a salad, shall we? Create a salad from potatoes. Potato salad actually sounds really good. I could go for some potato salad. Oop, game's doing that hiccupy crash thing, which is weird because I restarted recently. I think it's safe to say that, like, almost everywhere within West and Valley Point, I've been. Especially if it's a high-value spot, but I'm happy to take a look at any chords. This is one filling salad. Holy cow. Guess I did just dump a whole bunch. So, fish forage trap is going to be what I do next. I'm going to whittle that down to forage and trap, because that's just easier for me to do. I did hit up parts of the mall, yes. Not all of it, but parts of it. I've been over in that area. I haven't gone inside the mall yet. I'm not gone all the way in. Just around the outskirts. And all the sort of construction sheds southeast of the mall as well. It's hard to relate this data to you all, though. Unless you've been watching the whole time, which I would not expect. Has there been fishing at all this series? Yeah. I've made, I've caught a large bass and a crappie. And made some crappie stew. Don't I need to boil water before drinking? No, not if you have plumbing. If you've plumbed a sink, then no, you don't. So the way that works is you have to have a sink that you've placed yourself in an enclosed area, basically a spot with all walls and a roof. And then if you right click, you'll gain an option on the sink to plumb. And if you have a source of water above the sink, it will draw water from that water source, and you'll get clean, fresh water. So as you can see, I have 5 rain barrels above it. This rain barrel feeds my my clothing washer. And yep, because of game mechanics, don't ask. When you have plumbing, it cleans the water. I guess it's just the way the game is. So everything out of my trunk is cleared. Let's check up on the vehicle itself, because this vehicle's gone through the ringer. The hood is down to 28, the windshield 45, the front right tire 38, but holding good pressure. It's actually really not that bad. It's just mostly the hood and the windshield, which is to be expected. So we're just emptying everything out, so if I go scavenging or whatever, I don't have a full vehicle. I do need to resupply my glove box. Alyssa Ray, thanks for the follow. And Daedalus, thanks for the resub. Did you grab bait for traps? Not yet, no. I'm still putting stuff away. Wow, I have a lot of cigarettes. I have now 1,100 something cigarettes. My weight is also dropping. I might want to start stuffing myself. Sitting around 80 is probably the healthiest weight to be at. Because it's like what the game considers perfect weight. Yeah, the only way to get plumbing is to have a source of water. It doesn't have to be rain barrels. So if you live in a 2-story home and you have a bathtub or something like that above your sink, you can, it just has to be some sort of water storage above where you want to draw the water from. It has to be above. But it could be anything. It could be a bathtub, it could be a toilet, it could be a whatever, anything that stores water. It could be a water cooler, I think. Maybe it can't be a water cooler. I'm not 100% sure about water cooler. But basically any sort of storage container physically above your sink within, I think, like a 3 radius or something like that. You'd have to look it up. I don't have these numbers memorized. But yeah, that's more or less the way it works. All right, let's put away the rest of this gas. I did not find a sledge, no. But I would say for sustainable plumbing, you're going to want it to be a rain barrel. If it is a bathtub, you're going to have to constantly manually fill that bathtub. And that is the epitome of not fun. Whereas a rain barrel, every time it rains, it just fills up on its own. So it is a easy to maintain system. All right, so this is, I have now too much gas. I'm just going to leave a gas can here because I'm lazy. So everything's been put away except for I need to resupply my glove box with emergency supplies. So I need coffee and something to eat that isn't going to spoil on me. And that wraps up episode 54 of Ash Williams' Project Zomboid, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has the information you need. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.